Hi, my beautiful tribe. This is Jules. I hope everybody's doing great. So this is going to be a reading for the Divine Feminine. Um, I was meaning to do this reading yesterday during the full moon, but I couldn't get to it. So I thought I would do it today. The full moon is about revealing things to us, right? Now, I started this reading just like a couple of minutes ago, but I was having a hard time shuffling the cards because my hands were very dry. But I'm using two different oracles for this reading. The Goddess Power by Colette Baron Reed and The Yogic Path by Sahara Rose. Now, I did pull one card from the Goddess Power, and we got Sophia, which is Divine Wisdom. And that's where I have to stop the video because like I couldn't shuffle, okay? But let's go ahead and try again with the Yogic Path. I just have to put like hand lotion. My hands were not getting like a good grip of the cards. Okay. So let's go ahead and get a card from a yogic path for the feminine. Let's see what is going on. Even now, like it's not getting a good grip. You know, like I'm really trying. It's just not. Okay, there it is. And we have Sita. Sita is one of the Hindu goddesses. Oh God, I know her. I wish I could remember something about her. I just can't. Okay. So what I was saying, Sophia, Divine Wisdom. I'm going to have to read it from the book regardless. But Sophia, Divine Wisdom. Beautiful card. Now for me as a reader, whenever I see wisdom, divine wisdom is the Divine Mother, right? In Hindu traditions, and I follow a lot of like the Hindu and Buddhist traditions. That's why I have Shiva behind me. I'm into tantric practices. When it comes to the divine wisdom, it's always about the feminine. In Buddhist practices, compassion is the masculine, wisdom is the feminine, okay? And it is the Divine Mother to me as a reader. So this is the feminine showing up. Now, there's got to do something with wisdom, being in touch with our intuition, and receiving the answers straight from the source, from the Divine Mother, the Shakti energy, right? Now, Sita, I don't remember much about Sita. I know she is one of the goddesses, and I don't remember much. But let me go ahead and read. Let me get Sophia, Divine Wisdom first. And then I'll do the baseline and the clarifications as well. Sophia is number 48. Okay. Okay, so it says, the Gnostic goddess Sophia, who brought the material world into being, arrives to show you how fate and destiny operate in relationship to synchronicity. When you least expect it, opportunities and meetings spring up as if out of nowhere. Your life begins to work out, and you sense your alignment with a higher purpose and power. Trust that you are divinely protected and directed. Practice the act of faith before results. This is essential, key in co-creating your world. Okay, so we're talking about co-creation here, and she brings the material into being. Okay, is the creatrix, the mother. Okay, and Sita, she's one of the deities, right? Sita. This is not even in alphabetical order. I just have to find it. Here it is. Okay. So for Sita, the goddess of devotion and loyalty, you have devoted your entire self to a person or project, and your loyalty cannot be questioned. Even in the face of harsh treatment, you have endured in the name of love. Sita remained loyal to her husband Ram, despite being told he was dead and when another king wanted to marry her. When her husband returned, he did not believe her fidelity. She said, "If I'm telling the truth, I will jump into this fire and I will not be burned." She stepped into the fire untouched, proving that she was indeed loyal. Sita understands how much you truly care and the sacrifices you have made. You have displayed selfless devotion, which is one of the most holy things we can do. In serving those you love, you serve the divine. How beautiful. Beautiful. Oh boy, my God. Okay. Devotion, loyalty. You've been devoted to someone or a situation, and despite what has happened in that relationship or that situation, you have remained faithful and loyal to your heart, to your feelings. Okay. Here, the divine wisdom, Sophia, is giving you a message. So let's see what it is. Okay. So I'm gonna do a spread that is called the medicine wheel. We do the 4 elements: air, fire, water, and earth. Okay. And each one of the elements represents something different: our mind, feelings, our physical, and spirit. Okay. Beautiful devotion, feminine devotion, loyalty, and by serving others, you serve the divine, right? It's beautiful. Water here. Okay, let's go ahead and start the reading. So I'm going to pull 4 cards from this, and then I'll do the clarifications. So in the north, which is the mind, we have the Hierophant. I'm not shocked. Like with this reading, I'm like, oh, so faithful, right? Okay. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay. We have the Moon. Interesting. And the Three of Swords. Okay. So that the Hierophant is showing me that devotion that you have. Like you are married to that devotion. That is, when you believe in something, because this is the Hierophant, this is our higher self. Feminine, when you believe in something and you believe in that thing from your heart, and it's a knowing. With wisdom, it is a knowing, a belief, and you know what you know, and you may not have proof of these things because this is very, very spiritual right here. You're like, I know what I'm standing for, and I'm loyal to that, I'm devoted to that, and my heart, it's almost like you're saying that your heart is your compass. You know, like if you believe it, if you feel it in your spirit, in your being, that is your devotion. I see you here in a way is that you're married to spirit. It's like you're devoted to spirit. We'll see. Beautiful, strong devotion. We have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is in the pursuit of something or someone, you know. But this is coming from the East. So this is in your spirit. Spiritually, you are pursuing and you are going for whatever that drive is. It's like you have this spark within you, feminine. And that spark, that ignition is almost like it's almost like an inspiration, and you're going for that. You're going after that. Is the driving force behind you. We'll see what that is. But I see a lot of devotion, and you're like, this excites me. I feel good about this. And this is very spiritual because the East is the spirit part. It's our pneuma, right? It's our spirit. Now, in your feelings, we have the moon, which is very interesting. Okay, so there's something that is in your subconscious mind, and maybe you haven't been able to tap into this. It is hidden. It is, or maybe there is a feeling that you are suppressing. Whenever we talk about the South, it's the emotions. So this is the South. And the Three of Swords. Something about rejection. Something about rejection. So we'll see what that is. There is pain. You've been rejected, or you have rejected someone. I would like to know what that is, because the way that you're showing up in this reading with the Hierophant and even the moon is the subconscious. So we'll see. I'm very curious about this. I don't know what the Three of Swords is about, but I'll do the clarifications. So show me the Hierophant. This is your devotion. This is your higher self. Your beliefs. And now, one thing about the Hierophant, he could also follow that textbook to the T. Is about what is in black and white, so it authorizes things. So let's see what it is like that you are committed to, because this is about commitment, devotion, commitment. What is that you're committed to? Let me give it 2 more shuffles. One more. Okay. Show me the commitment for the feminine, the devotion. In this deck, it's called the Realization. This is Judgment, a realization. The Three of Wands and Strength. Oh, wow. Okay. Judgment. Whenever we see judgment, it is also a, what is coming here? It's like answering the call. A decision, right? Whenever we have the judgment or the realization, we are being called to do something, to take action. And you have answered that call. You have. And it is a choice, you know, to either answer the call or to ignore the call. you have chosen to answer the call, but in this, it requires you to wait. And you're like, I can wait. I don't have a problem waiting. It's hard, it's difficult. It takes a lot of my strength. But you are committed to, and this is a knowing that you have, this is a decision that you have made with a lot of conviction behind it, right? You have said, I'm willing to wait. I don't know what it is that you're waiting for. Could it be for a person that you're waiting for? The way that I'm also taking this, it could be about celibacy. Perhaps you're waiting for the right partner, the right person. I don't know. So I would like to know, but you're saying that that is hard. It is difficult because you're showing strength. And you have three majors here: the Hierophant, judgment, and strength. So there is a very strong commitment. You are just saying like it's hard, but I'm willing to wait. I don't know what it is that you are willing to wait for. Let's go ahead and see. Maybe the same way that it happened to Sita, you know, your husband died, now you married this person. She's like, I'm not marrying anybody. You know? And when her husband came back, she was like, I've been faithful, I've been devoted to you. So what is this waiting? What is this waiting? What is it that you're strongly committed to waiting? Strongly committed to waiting. And this is it's almost like a spiritual call. It's a spiritual decision. So what is it that you're waiting for, feminine? No, there's another shuffle here. Just bear with me. I have to listen to that inner voice, right? Okay. What is the feminine waiting for? The Knight of Wands. This is the wand that you're showing here, the Knight of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles. And the Hanged Man. Wow, you have so many majors, but okay. I told you that spiritually, because the East is the spirit, right? The East represents the fire. And you are spiritually, you're saying that spiritually, in the East, you are pursuing something here. It's a spiritual, and I said it's a spiritual pursuit, right? What I see you doing, feminine, is almost like, okay, this is what I have done here. And you've been pursuing something. You've been going for something, spiritually pursuing, right? You're saying, I've been pursuing something here. I have been going in a certain direction, but then it's almost like you hit a plateau. Like, I don't see any improvement here. I don't see things happening anymore. I've been taking action myself. I've been doing what I have to do. I've been pursuing and exploring things. But there is almost like a stagnation period. And you're like, well, I don't know what is past this point. So I'm just going to surrender. Okay. I'm just going to hang in here. I'm going to wait. Maybe those answers will come to me. So what you are waiting for, and like I said, it's like you have this commitment that you're going to wait. And what you are waiting for is to receive answers, to receive almost like downloads from the universe, from spirit. You've reached a point of like no progress, and you're like, what's after this? I don't know, but I'm here. I'm just kind of like waiting for things to unfold. As it should. So that is your commitment. You're making that strong devotion. And you mean it. You mean it because you're surrendering here. It's like, I don't know what's going on, and I'm just going to surrender and wait for things to start unfolding. Whatever comes my way, then I'll handle it, right? So let's go ahead and see what that is, because the Knight of Wands is showing us that there is that pursuit, right? Like you're going for that. So I don't know if this has been like activated, or if you're still like waiting for answers. Okay. And that inner wisdom, Sophia, is showing up. So let's see what's going on here. It's like I'm in the pursuit here. So, like I said, when it comes to the Knight of Wands, it's a driving force. It's the ignition. It is the gasoline. It is the fuel, right? It pushes forward. It's almost like that energy that gives you that go, right? So show me that Knight of Wands. There is a fire burning here. Where is it taking you? Ah. Oh my goodness, how amazing is this? It's taking you to the start. It's taking you to your wish fulfillment. Okay, now here we have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. This is your heart space, feminine. This is you. You are opening your heart. You are saying like, okay, I have this fire in my heart and it's giving me like this energy, like pushing me forward. And here's the beautiful part. You're checking in with yourself. And I think that is absolutely beautiful because you're showing up here with the Hermit. You're checking in with that inner wisdom. The Hermit is wise. It's an old sage with a rope. And he's got that lantern giving him the next step without knowing where he is going because he doesn't know, right? But he's following his own knowing, and that's where the Divine Mother is stepping in. Like, okay, there is a fire in your heart, feminine, and I'm going to take you. I'm going to take you to your dreams. I'm going to take you to that star. One of the things that I would make sure, feminine, I don't want you to do like any blind manifestations. Because whenever those manifestations show up in our life, we're like, oh, I kind of like wished for that, but I never thought I would get it. Okay? So, make a list. And like really, really sit down with Sophia. With your inner wisdom, with that Hermit energy. And write it down. What is it in my heart? What is it that I want to pursue? And you're going to be guided to that dream, to the star, okay? Open your heart and just check in with yourself. And allow that energy, that drive, that pursuit to take you to the star, okay? It's beautiful. I love this. I don't have any more questions on this, so I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Let me go ahead and check this moon energy because the moon takes a lot of my attention. This is our subconscious, our feelings, and is in the feelings right here. So we have the mind, spirit, feelings, and physical. So there's something in your feelings that is hidden, okay? I don't know if it is hidden by choice, like you are suppressing something, or if it is unconscious, right? So show me what is in that moon energy. And this is what I was meaning to do yesterday. I wanted to do the full moon reading for the feminine and the masculine. I just couldn't get to it, but even today we still have the effects of the full moon, okay? And it is a full moon in Virgo. So it's all about the little tiny details. Maybe something very little, tiny, small is coming to the surface. So show me that. Show me the moon for the feminine. Are you walking down Moon Avenue? Because I love doing that. Show me the moon. There's judgment. That's what we had here. Judgment. The 5 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups. You are, okay, you've been emotionally absent, feminine. Emotionally detached, right? And I feel like your heart is longing for a connection, because you're showing me the 5 of Cups, and that 5 of Cups is sadness. It is pain, grief. So I feel like perhaps you're having a realization here. And maybe this is where you are right here, when you are showing me that you're willing to wait. You're having a realization and you're saying, like, I'm willing to wait. Perhaps something didn't go right with someone. I don't know what it is, but you're saying, like, you know what? I'll surrender and just show me the way. Show me where I need to go. I don't have it in me to pursue something, right? And like I said, it's like you're willing to wait to get the right answers from your inner wisdom. Because right here, you had a realization that your heart is emotionally abandoned. And also, it's almost like you're feeling very lonely, feminine. Very, very lonely. 5 of Cups, sadness, grief. 8 of Cups. There's an emptiness. And you're having the realization that the best thing you can do is surrender and check in with yourself. Allowing things to unfold. Surrendering to spirit. Like, I don't know what to do anymore. I'm in your hands. And spirit is like, sure. You know that drive that you have in your heart? You know that desire that you have? Open that heart. Allow me to get in there and look for that wisdom. And I'll take you to that star. It's a journey. The star is not an easy journey. It takes time. We cannot put the star in Amazon and get it tomorrow in the mail. No. It's a process. We have to walk the path. And that's what this Knight of Wands is doing. He's going like full throttle down the path, right? But you need to check in with your feelings. You need to check in with your heart. And I feel like the first realization that you're having right here is how sad and detached you feel. Maybe you had to close your heart for some reason. And now it's like you're having this realization that is very lonely. Very lonely. Let's see if there's anything else under the moon. But like I said, like, make a list so you know exactly what it is that you're manifesting. Because I feel like that, like, Spirit is saying like, I'm going to take you down there. I'm going to take you to your dreams, to your star. I'm taking you there. But in order for me to do it, I need you to open your heart. Your heart is closed for business. Spirit is asking you to open your heart. Okay? And you're keeping all of this under your moon. Okay? For nobody to see. Nobody to notice it. Not even you. Not even you, because you had that realization, or you were like, oh my God, I've been doing this? What? My heart, I close my heart, is out of business, and in this sadness, right? Wow. You just came up with that. You had that realization. Is there anything else under that moment? You're not really showing me anybody here, but let's see. We have the Emperor. To me, the Emperor is the Divine Masculine. So I don't know if this is the Divine Masculine within you, or if this is like a person, right? Nine of Swords and Ten of Cups. I don't know who this is. I don't know if this is like someone, like I said, I don't know if this is the masculine within you, feminine, or if it is someone. I don't know. But whoever this is, that person is stressing about, I think it's you. Is stressing about like, okay, so the Ten of Cups is that umbrella. That under that umbrella, we have everybody in our circle. We have our family, our friends, our neighbors, acquaintances, co-workers, our children, our pets, everybody that gives us love and support. Everybody that we harmonize with. They all have our back, we have their back. We love them, they love us. So this is our emotional support system. I don't know if it is someone within that support system, within that group of people that are worried about I'm going to have to clarify the Emperor. I don't know who the Emperor is. Somebody here is worried about that. So I don't know if it is someone like under that umbrella that is worried, or if you are worried about someone, or about like all like your friends and acquaintances. It's like because they're all under the moon, and there is a sense of like worry. There is someone in that moon hold on. There is someone in that moon energy, and that person is under the Ten of Cups. There is someone under this moon. The Emperor, which is the masculine, is the masculine. This is the masculine. Is part of that circle. See, I don't know. I don't know who the masculine is here. The Emperor. I don't know if this is your inner masculine or somebody else. And because I don't know who it is, I cannot put a message together. Please show me the Emperor here. Tell me more about the Emperor. Tell me more about the Emperor here. Six of Wands. Eight of Cups, the Magician. Here is a good example of that blind manifestation that I spoke about. This Emperor is part of your circle. It's not you. This is somebody in your circle, right? And this is what I was talking about, like blind manifestation. I don't know if this person rejected you, you rejected them. You guys manifested. I don't know who manifested who here. Somebody did. You manifested them, they manifested you. I don't know. Someone here manifested. Okay. We have the Six of Wands and the Eight of Cups. The Six of Wands is that recognition, the showing up. Here comes the hero, right? And then the person shows up and there is that Eight of Cups. It's like that manifestation, like it shows up and you're like, oh, I never thought it would show up, so no, I'm not ready. Oh, no, not right now. Oh, so what am I supposed to do with this? Like, there is like a rejection, like the Eight of Cups, like I can't attach myself to that, right? I don't know who rejected who. You may have rejected them. They may have rejected you. I don't know. So this Emperor right here is part of your circle. And that Emperor is stressing about the connection that they have with you. Okay? They are concerned about it. I feel like you have vanished and you have disappeared from this person's sight because it's under the moon. They cannot see you. And because they cannot see you, they're like, where did the feminine go? Where did the feminine, like, I don't see her. And they're starting to, like, I wouldn't say panic, but like looking around too much, like looking because they don't see you, because you're under the moon, or you put them under the moon. So it's like you're quiet, crickets, very quiet, in the dark, right? So yes, they may have rejected you, I don't know, but you're like, okay, so if there is that rejection, which I see right here, if there is that rejection, then, you know, if you don't want me, then I'll be gone. And gone you are, right? So they're worried about it. It's almost like they're looking for you and they don't see you. You could have rejected them. I don't know. Show me the Three of Swords. This is rejection. Whoever it was, it showed up. It appeared with that Six of Wands, like it's like I'm right here, I'm back, being seen, recognized, and immediately it's like Eight of Cups, like, oh no, this is not what I was asking for. Oh, this is not what I needed. Oh, like this is not what I was trying to manifest, right? So show me the Three of Swords. I feel like you're very, very in touch with your inner wisdom, feminine. You're showing me beautiful cards here, very spiritual cards. The Hermit, the Hanged Man, Judgment Prize, the Hierophant. You are highly, highly spiritual, very connected. Very connected. Three of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands. The Knight of Cups. Injustice. Mm. Somebody's gonna have to make this up. I don't know who, like, if you rejected this person and you said, oh, that's not what I was trying to manifest, no, thank you, you're gonna have to make it up to them, or vice versa. If they rejected you and they said, this is not what, like, this is not it, they're gonna have to make it up. That Three of Swords has to be balanced. Somebody here is in pain. I think it's you. You've been rejected. I don't know. It could be vice versa. You've been rejected, and it's one of those things. Karma is a bitch, right? Karma is a bitch. It's not going to be, it's going to be a process. It's going to take time because it's showing me the Knight. No, it's not showing me. No, this is what I was trying to say. Somebody has to make it up. I feel like they rejected you, and there is going to be that approach with the Knight of Cups to balance the scales. What I was trying to say that it was a process is because it's showing the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is a struggle, it's a challenge, it's difficult. So I don't think that this person, which I believe is the Emperor, is going to have like that because right now I see them kind of just like looking for you, like where is the feminine, and they don't see you and they're kind of like getting worried about it. But they are at the Nine of Swords right now, at the Nine of Swords. Now, in order to reach the Ten of Wands, that is like when they cannot take it anymore. Like, okay, this is too much and I have to go find the feminine. Okay. So the more time that goes by, the worse it gets for them. I think it's them. The worse it gets for them. And they will make that approach again with the Knight of Cups and say like, you know, when I manifested you and I said that it wasn't you, yeah, well, it was you. It was you. And I want to make it right. I want to make it up. So you've been rejected, feminine, but it will change. I don't know when. They have to get to that Ten of Wands where they cannot take it anymore. They have to get to that point of like, what the fuck with this, you know, like that point of being fed up and being, and they're getting there because they're like worried, like where did she go? Where did the feminine go? You're under the moon. They don't see you. Is there anything else? Is there anything else under the Three of Swords? Okay. The Six of Wands. Let me see something here. No, okay. That was the masculine that had the Six of Wands, okay. We have Death and the Four of Pentacles. So the Six of Wands. Why do I feel like we have the Six of Wands here? The Six of Wands is that we had the Six of Wands. Yeah, we had it here under the Emperor. Somebody showed up. I remember I said somebody showed up in the manifestation, and they were like, this is not what I wanted or needed. Okay. So there is that showing up again, the Six of Wands, showing up again. Being recognized, being in the public eye, almost like coming from the darkness to the public, right? Now, death is here in the Four of Pentacles. There is something I feel, I don't know if this is you, feminine, but there is something that you are holding on to and you have to let it go. When you, because the Six of Wands is like you're coming from the darkness, you're coming into the light again, like you're being in the spotlight or like in public or like you're being seen and recognized again. There is something that when that happens, you're going to have to let go of something. And I don't know what that is. You have to, it has to go. You cannot hold on to that anymore. I don't know what it is. It's like now that I am here in the public eye, or I am like reappearing, or like showing up again, there is something that has to die. And you're like holding on to that thing, but it's time to release it and like let it go. It has to do with the Three of Swords, perhaps. So that rejection. It could be the rejection, that you're letting go of the rejection, or any type of like grudges, or like you're holding on to something that you cannot hold on to anymore. And it has to do with the Three of Swords. The rejection, let go of the rejection. Show me what it is. Let go of something. So you're going to reappear. You are under the moon right now. You are going to reappear. And when that happens, you have to let go. Something has to die or be transformed. What is it? The Five of Wands. The tension, the aggression, the resistance, the irritation. You have to let go of any anger that you have. So you may have some anger, and you're going to have to let go of that. Or you choose to let go of that. There's going to be communication and the Sun. Good, happy communication. Okay. So yes, that will remove that anger, like that resentment that you may have, that that resistance and that tension. You know, like there's a lot of tension because you're showing me here that you are emotionally absent, right? And you put all of that under your moon energy. So you're suppressing those feelings. And now there is going to be, they're showing up again to make it right, you know, to make wrongs right, to balance the scales. They're going to show up again to balance the scales. And when that happens, when they show up or you show up, what is going to be released is any type of like anger. And there's going to be communication in the warmth of the Sun. It's going to feel good again. It's going to feel happy. Yes, but if there are like any grudges or like any hard feelings, they have to go. You cannot hold on to those things. They have to die. And I think you will cut them loose, okay? Is there anything else for the feminine that we should know? You have a strong devotion to your spirit, to your you're very devoted to yourself. to your higher self. It's just that you're a little bit absent when it comes to your heart. And Spirit doesn't want you to be like that. They want you to be open. Open your heart. And listen to that inner wisdom, the hermit, and to pursue that star. Is there anything else here for the feminine? Is there anything else? Okay, so we have reunion. Yes, I see that happening here. There's a reunion happening, and it says soul ties. Soul ties reunions. There was a separation. That's where I see you right now. I see you in separation at the moment. And it's showing that that separation, that cycle is nearing its completion. Okay, so that will be like the Wheel of Fortune. The renewal is the spark, and that is that spark that I see here with the Knight of Wands. It's the renewal, the spark, the pursuit again. Because I've seen you like in a place of stagnation where it's like, I don't know what to do anymore, you know. So you're renewing that spark, the driving force behind you, the Knight of Wands. Remember awakening. We have that awakening card for you twice with the realization and the judgment. So yes. And we have here comfort zone and clinging. I feel that comfort zone is where, because it came under awakening, the comfort zone is where it's like you're having that judgment that you are emotionally absent. Okay? And it's the Eight of Cups and the Five of Cups. And it's not a good place to be, but you're like, it's safe. Yes, that was your comfort zone. And that's why all of that was under the moon. Like, I don't want to see that. I don't want to look at it. But now you had a realization that you have closed your feelings and you're sad. I mean, who wants to be like that, right? And that is what you're remembering. So you may have experienced this within the last week or like this upcoming week, because this has a lot to do with the moon. And I feel like this moon energy, the Virgo full moon, is giving us those little tiny reminders of who we are and what we are doing. Okay, so that is your reading, Divine Feminine. I thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, take care, Feminine. Bye bye.